I would hope so. If college football can't get big picture attention this week, this game right here, by the way, as we get to Tennessee, Georgia, we'll talk Georgia in a second. I think that this matchup Saturday is better than anything the NFL could throw out there. I mean, I don't even think it's close. The game that you're going to see, the NFL wonks will say, oh, no. Tennessee, Georgia will be the best football game on a field to this point of the season.
And you're saying that as we are now in the second half, as we tape this, of the Broncos and the Jaguars in London.
There you go. See, the facial expression in the score says all you need to know. On the Georgia side of it, I don't look. Florida, it wasn't going to win, right? I mean, maybe a set of freak circumstances could have led to it, a block punt, a pick six, whatever the case might be. Georgia was going to do eventually what they came to do. I'll give the Gators credit. They got it to 28-20 at one point. They closed the gap just a little bit after being down. I think it was, 21-3, or it was pretty separated at one point. But Georgia, let me see if you agree with this. Georgia's a really damn good football team. They're not an explosive football team.
No, and somebody made a really good point the other day. Why don't they just throw it to Brock Bowers every single time? And it's not a bad idea.
Yeah, I mean, he had the catch on his helmet. I think it was our top play on College Football Final. He continues to be a highlight. Where do you see Georgia right now through this first 9 weeks of the season headed into, without question, their biggest game of the season?
Yeah, I would rank them a hair, maybe behind Ohio State, but all of this is so irrelevant because of the committee coming out in a couple of days and this game coming up. Matt, it doesn't matter who's number one this week. The winner of this game will be number one next week. I mean, there's no escaping that.
That's what I love about it, because everybody's, what are they going to do after Tuesday? Boo Corrigan's going to be up there. Reese will be up there. The crew will be up there. And we'll be yelling and screaming at the first college football rankings, which we've long proven don't matter. Two, we know this is a television show. And three, let's just for the sake of screaming at each other, say the top four in some semblance are Tennessee, Georgia, Michigan, Ohio State. People will be furious without thinking for a second that one of those is going to handle themselves this weekend and the other is going to handle itself Thanksgiving weekend. So to get fired up over it at this point is just wasting energy.
No, and again, Alabama is so far off the main stage right now. It's scary, but they have a pretty big game Saturday night too. But I appreciate what you said, because we don't get many moments like this we often get it at the final Saturday, whether it's Alabama Auburn in the past, LSU Alabama a couple of years ago, and obviously Michigan Ohio State. But this first weekend in November, we don't often get a 1 versus 2, a 1 versus 3, and I think that's what we're going to have.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus.